Hi everybody, welcome to Jana's Crochet Journey. Today is Saturday evening, actually. It's 8:30 p.m. in Western New York, and it is the 29th of April 2023. It's been like 11 days. I was like, really? That long? So I got my notebook out and wrote down what I've been working on so that I could share with everybody and just keep plugging along. It's pretty rainy, and it will be for the whole week, so I won't be doing anything outside, that's for sure. Although those dandelions I looked at them today and I thought, you should really get out and mow those. And then it got darker and started to sprinkle, so I just couldn't do it. They'll still be there. So, first things first, I will do my luck of the draw with Nancy from Nan's Next Knots. And I am using a 6mm hook with Stitch of the Week number 79 with Glenda from Creative Grandma. The pattern is free on her website. Yeah, website. I have weeks 12 and 13, and my week 12 number was Lilac. And week 13 for me was Plum. And then my main color is white. So I'm doing 3 rows of my color, run 1 row of my main color, and just each week is 4 rows. So there's only 20 weeks. So this week on Thursday, when Nan draws, it'll be week 14, and there's really not much longer to go, which is kind of nice, even though what I chose to do is not taking that much time. So let me get my tail. All right. So 13 weeks. And week 13's number has been picked 3 times, so it's kind of nice to see the repetition, like here, here, and now here. And then that way, it just kind of ties it all in. And this lilac is like super light. I don't know if that helps a little bit. But yep, so there we go. That's where I'm at. Figured maybe once every 2 or 3 weeks I would show you so you don't get like, oh my god, that blanket again. Just kidding. Alrighty. So there's that. And then I finished the next section on my Cottagecore blanket. The pattern is by Little Green Feather, and it is a paid for pattern. A lot of people did it last year as like a make along, and I was a little late to that, so I did buy the pattern though. I was just waiting. So I used the 5.5mm hook, and I'm using a lot of this Tivoli XL, and they don't have color names. This is 008, and it's a black. And then the other color is Craft Smart Value, This is the color Rainbow, and it has 215 yards. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be another section in the blanket to repeat this color. That's pretty much how the creator did it, just to keep tying the colors in together. And it looks great, so I will probably follow that as well. Alright, so this is what it looks like. So these are hearts. So they alternate how they go. And then there's like a slash. And then there's another 4-heart repeat. And then like down here, this is where I started. It was like the yellows and greens. And then it brought in some reds and teal. A little bit of purple started coming in, and then white. And then back to like the yellow, orange, and green. So this is what it looks like so far. And I already have my next 2 colors picked and the next pattern. So all I was waiting on was to do a video so that I could move on. The smaller sections definitely go faster, but the next section will be a bigger one. Alrighty, then I did some work on the tote. This is a free pattern by Yarnspirations called the Crochet Textured Tote. And you can go right on their website and print it off. And they say to use the 4mm hook, which I did. And I'm using Sugar and Cream, Lily Sugar and Cream, Teal, and Sea Breeze. And I'm just alternating it at my own discretion, whatever I feel like doing. I don't know, I've mentioned it before, but this yarn can be kind of splitty when you're pulling your hook through, so sometimes I'm taking out the stitch and redoing it a couple times, or because this pattern has clusters, so you know, you're in the end you're yarning over and pulling through 6 loops on the hook, and then the hook's kind of being a little pain, but it's all right. So here is where I'm at so far. I did a full pattern repeat here. It's I think it's 4 or 6 rows are the repeat. Obviously I finished this earlier in the week as well, so that I wanted to do a video at this point. And so I can't remember till I go back and start it again. But I like it. I'm thinking to do another repeat of the Sea Breeze, and then I'll come in and do another round of the teal. I have 3 little cakes of the Sea Breeze, so that would be my main color. And I have a little bit shy of what the pattern calls for, so it might not be as tall as what's in the pattern, because I don't want to add another color or have to do something crazy for the handle. Or if I feel like with my tension I'm not going to have enough, I do have one more slightly different shade of teal in a mill end. So I'll see how it goes as I'm winding it up. All right, then the last project I have to show is with being to a certain point with the Mosaic and with the Tote, where I wanted to like leave off and film, and I wanted to do 2 weeks worth of luck of the draw. I was looking at some of my whips sitting there, and I decided to bring out the one with my puzzle yarn. And I figured I might as well work on that before it gets too warm. And I can't find who the author of the pattern is, because I write the pattern down in my book so I can keep track. And I wrote down that it's ocean blue blanket pattern. I just don't know if it's a Bag O'Day or if it's somebody else. But it calls for 5 skeins of puzzle yarn, and I have 6. So I want to use the 6. I don't want an odd skein left over. I mean, I could probably make a hat or something, but there's 328 yards, and this is the color backgammon. So it has like really nice shades of the blue and the red, and then even like back here there's a little bit darker. I really like how this feels. It's really soft and it works up nice. I have one more colorway with 6 of these, so I will definitely be using those after the summer season for something. So I am using a 7mm hook, which is what the pattern calls for. And this is where I am at. So this is how tall it is. And then it's here. And then here. And I believe it was a multiple of 8 plus 5 that I have written down on the paper. So, I mean, I just love how those colors change. And then you can see the waves. Make sure you're... And this pattern was specifically for this yarn, if I remember correctly. So I will try to find it before I'm done with the blanket, but maybe just typing in ocean blue blanket, you might get a hit on who created it. But so really pretty. I love how those colors are changing. And then once I started working on this, I didn't want to put it down, but then the next color came out for luck of the draw, so I just got done finished putting in those 2 colors with the white. So then I thought, okay, this is 4 projects. I need to get my butt on there and do a video because it's been quite a while. And the only other thing is I got my Hirschner's calendar in the mail for 2024. I know I said this last year. Like, I don't remember saying, yes, I want to keep getting this. But it's here. And the price includes shipping and handling. So it's $23.93. I don't know if it's different for where you live, but where I live, that's what I pay. And you get the calendar for your purse or pocket. And then you get the Afghan calendar, and then on the back it shows all the patterns in there. And I already see that I'd like to make February's. It's a granny gathering, so it's just like different grannies. So that's definitely one I'd like to make. I have so many yarns that I have not used yet, so I don't know what they're like to work with, so I would like to be able to get projects going. And then you also get the book of patterns that go along with whichever month or blanket that you want to do. So when I'm going to go online and pay the bill, and then maybe there's, you know, something on there where I don't keep getting them just because, I don't know, I have so many patterns. All right, my friends, thanks so much for spending time with me this evening. And, you know, it's nice having new, returning, and future friends to look forward to chatting with. If you could, like, subscribe, share if you want to, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.